And looking down below, you can see the valley that you just passed over. You can see the mountains off in the distance. You can see the ocean far, far away. And you look up and on this bluff, and you look at the clouds, and you see a beautiful light, the sunlight, as it's peering around the clouds. And then you notice from this sunlight a beam of light that comes down, and it begins to surround you, and you feel completely engulfed in this beautiful light. You become cocooned with this beautiful light, and you notice your body beginning to shift and change as this light surrounds you. You start to open up. Your vibrational field begins to increase. You feel more and more connected to everything around you as this beautiful light circulates completely around you. And then for a moment, just take a moment and stand in this beautiful light and feel it, sense it, know what it's doing to you. It's raising your vibrational level. It's opening you up to the divine part of your own being. This cocoon of light that is surrounding you will begin to open you up to a greater understanding of who you are, what you are, and as we mentioned, will open you up to that divine connection that is within you. Slowly you turn and look to the side, and there opens up for you a pathway to follow. We want you to start walking on this path. And as you walk on the path, you will notice yourself going deeper and deeper into your own subconscious mind. You're going to start going backwards in your subconscious mind to learn more about yourself, to understand more about yourself to a greater degree than you've ever have before. As you walk along the path, we want you to also notice the colors around you, the flowers, the trees, perhaps the birds in the trees. We want you to start to notice and feel and sense everything around you as you walk down this pathway. And off in the distance, you will see a beautiful building, a home, something that you're attracted to, something that's very familiar to you as you walk towards this home. As you get closer, you can see more and more of the details of this home. You can see the porch, you can see the windows, you can see the roof line. We want you to walk around the home maybe a couple different times just to get a greater understanding of why you chose this place, why this is your home, why you would create it this way, and why you need to go into this home. So just stand there, take a moment, look at the home, sense it. Why did you build it this way? Why did you create it this way? And how does it serve you? This is your soul place, your soul home, which you're going to be entering in a moment. Go to the front door, stand before the front door. We want you to just enter the front door and take an overview of the house that you built. Walk to the various rooms in the house. Is there a kitchen? Is there a living room? Is it upstairs and downstairs? Is it single story? Walk through the various rooms. Take a look at each one of them. What does the bathroom look like? Is there a bathroom? And at some point, you will enter into a beautiful, grand living room. And we want you to walk into the living room, have a seat, and look at how you would furnish this wonderful room, this meditative place, this place that you will go to get your answers, to understand more about yourself, to reflect, to take in, to connect with your guides, connect with your teachers, connect with your life itself. So as you sit there, take a moment, reflect, look at the bookcases, the chairs, anything that might be in this room, and reflect upon why you would put it there. How is it important to you? You came on this journey with questions. questions about yourself, questions about your future, questions about your relationships, who you are, your purpose in life. And while you're in this room, you will start your search for your answers to these questions. They can come to you in various ways. So what we want you to do is just sit quietly, ask your questions. Perhaps in this room you will find a tablet, a piece of paper, a chalkboard, a writing instrument of some form, and we want you to start writing out your questions. Questions about why you are here, questions about your purpose in life, questions about your relationships, and then you will find the answers to these questions as you continue on your journey, continue on your searching in this beautiful place that you created for yourself. Ask your first question, write it out, and then you will be presented with an answer. Perhaps a door will open, and a spirit teacher, an angel, a guide, a relative who has passed will enter through the door. Perhaps you will be led to certain books to look into. You open a book and find your answers. Perhaps you'll be led to a different book. You'll open the book up and you will find part of your answer. Take the books with you. Hold them. Take the answers that you're receiving, either from your guide, the books that you're receiving, and hold them to your heart. Hold them in your heart and allow them to become one with you, the answers to your questions. At this point, you might want to try another angle, another way of looking for the answers. Perhaps there's a big, large screen, like a large television screen in the corner. Ask your question, turn the screen on, ask your question again, and see what comes up on the screen. It's a living movie about yourself, about your answers. Perhaps you have a question about a person in your life. Ask the question, and then see what comes on the screen. We want you to take a few minutes, quiet few minutes, ask your questions. You may have 3, you may have 4. Go through this process. Turn to your spirit guide, ask the question. Go to the books and ask the question. Turn on the screen and ask the question. Ask each question and then wait for the answer to come to you. Take the answer, place it in your heart, and hold on to it in your heart. When you start to feel comfortable with the answers you're getting, take those answers, and perhaps you want to amplify them to yourself by writing them down on that piece of paper, writing them down on a chalkboard, writing the answers that you received out so you get a clearer visual of what these answers are, and then allow those words to move towards you as if they're coming off the page, they're coming off the chalkboard, and allow them to come into your heart to receive those answers so that they become one with you, so that you can completely digest the meaning, the thoughts, the ideas that are being presented to you, the understanding, and allow those answers, allow that meaning, that purpose, that knowing to completely flow through you, as if you're taking these words, these thoughts, this meaning into your cellular structure, so it will become part of you, one with you. And then when you leave this meditation, and when you use this meditation, the words, the thoughts, the inspiration will be completely with you. You can use them in your life. You can use them on a daily basis. And you can come back to this meditation at any time to gain more insights, to ask your questions again, to get more clarity again. So, feeling comfortable with your answer